My son Matthew is 9 years old. He is the youngest of four children, and he lives with autism. He was diagnosed, like I said, when he was about 3, and then about a year later, he was also diagnosed with epileptic seizure activity. Through medication and therapy and lots of intervention, he has become a happy, successful, thriving third grader at Cordova Park Elementary. He is currently in a blended classroom that is called a varying exceptionality classroom. It's kind of the modern take of special education, and it has been highly successful for Matthew. His teacher, Fran Zaisley, is a gift from God. She is special education trained, but she has the innate ability to distinguish between autistic behaviors and just bad behaviors, and there is a difference. And so she has been able to get Matthew to perform exceptionally well in this environment.
Our son David, he is 21. He is attending ARC through the school system. We hope that he will learn a job skill there, although he does already have home skills. We have chores that he does because eventually, we won't be in his picture, and we want him to be able to function in a home. He does, I don't like doing them, but he does a lot of kitchen chores. He does taking the dishes out of the dishwasher, clean dishes. He will put the dirty dishes in the dishwasher. He sweeps up, he makes his bed, he takes out the trash. Things that will help him adjust to living in a group home. June and I realized, we're not going to be around forever. We need to start planning David's future because he is going to be an adult. He's going to be an autistic adult. And David being severely autistic, there's been challenges for us. Right now he is going to ARC through the school system, but what after that?
When Matthew was first diagnosed with autism, we began seeking information everywhere that we could. And a friend of ours who had an older child on the autism spectrum recommended that we get in touch with Autism Pensacola. One of the big outreach programs that Autism Pensacola funds every year is Kids for Camp. It's a summer camp for children aged 3 to 22 that are on the autism spectrum. They have campuses in different parts of Pensacola and Milton, and they offer parents an opportunity to have their children have fun and therapeutic activities in the summer, but they also know that they're going to be with someone who's trained in dealing with children on the spectrum. So initially our involvement was through camp. Matthew went to camp several summers, and we saw great progress when he was there.
The 4 or 5 weeks of summer camp for David. He has done so well in that, especially when it comes to peer interaction. In fact, last camp he made a friend. And since then they've been doing things together. But David really enjoys going to camp. When camp is over, that Monday after camp, he's packed up and ready to go. I'm going, oh, I'm sorry, David, camp's over.
If I had one thing to tell people about parenting a child with autism, it would be that it's the greatest challenge and the greatest blessing that my family has ever had. We've learned we have a whole nother family that we didn't necessarily know we were going to have, and that's the autism family.
Having an autism community to go to has been beneficial for me and other parents. I think if that had not formed as a group, I think I'd still be floundering, trying to find what I can do to help David. What can I do to improve his life?
Because children with autism grow up, and through Autism Pensacola, we're finding opportunities for him to be a part of our greater community, and for all the children with autism to be a greater part of our community.
It's not said a lot, but thank you is just really not enough to say for the help that we've gotten through the community, from the community, for our son and all the other people who get services and help from Autism Pensacola. we can just say thank you.